Welcome everybody, we are starting into our ESO housing hike. This is showcasing creative player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm J.R. Ellis, I'll be your tour guide as we visit a bunch of homes right now on the PCEU server. This is something I stream live each week at twitch.tv/JREllis. You can join during the live stream, or if you're watching on the YouTube VOD, if you could please subscribe, that helps a ton. So, here we go, no particular theme for the housing hike, we'll get some decoration inspiration, Twitch chat will be here, emoting, being happy, getting surprises at the end. And let's start into this. We are starting with Rubitete's Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Does this building look familiar, maybe? Maybe it does. Or maybe it's their own take on something. They said this is 101 Cemetery Lane. 101 Cemetery Lane. Homage to the Addams family. Specifically from like the 1960s, like old school Addams family. I do remember a little bit of Addams family growing up. Creepy. And they're spooky. All together, ooky? Were they ooky? Was it ooky that they were? Yeah, creepy. And they had Pugsley and Wednesday and Gomez and Monica? Oh no, what was the wife's name? Morticia. Morticia makes more sense. Mort is death, right? Anyway. And they had Uncle Fester, and they had the hand, the thing, right? That's all Addams family, right? Anyway, so maybe we'll see some of that as we go through. And they were kind of weird. They were very much into sadism, and creepy things, and torture, and anyway. But they were kind of just like a normal family too. Anyway, I'm gonna go ring the big doorbell here. Oh, there we go. Lurch. Oh, yeah, the butler? Ooh, do I not have access? Uh-oh. There we go. Should I close the door? Do I need to close the door? Close the door. Okay, Addams family. Now, I don't remember much about the scenery here, other than it was kind of like they had a creepy mansion with a lot of dead things in it, and pretty big house, right? The house was fairly iconic. Soundtrack. Yeah, okay. So getting in here. Love the use of like new hearth and everything, lay on the hearth. Oh, so this must be the thing. Okay, cool. It's just the thing, not the thing. Thing? The hand. The severed hand, which was part of the family. Kind of like a dog, I think they traded it as. Anyway, fun thing. Serving tea! Oh, that's clever. It's not just there and being creepy, it's being helpful, right? Yeah, pouring the tea for the family. Totally not creeping out the guests here. Okay, fun way to start. And so some of these things might reference to a particular thing. I remember the kids would always play, and everything that they played always involved them maybe getting themselves killed. Oh, they have a cop. Oh, this is fun. Just like these little details for a house. So we have a bench here in front of the fireplace, but it's not just a bench in front of a fireplace. It's a coffin repurposed here a little bit. I really like the lighting in here. Everything's so bright. I mean, it still feels like a really big open house, even though the atmosphere and everything is off, right? With it being kind of this creepy place. Have what might be tea over here. Ooh, I like how it has like a skooma bubbler or something down in there. So it has this purple plume, kind of like it's poison or something like that. How fun! Carving a pumpkin. I like the process there. So we have a fresh pumpkin and then we have a carved pumpkin. If you need anything, just scream. Perfect. We're brewing up some lunch here. Having a spooky feast contest later this month, so maybe get some inspiration here. Ooh, I like how they have the gruesome egg down there, because it looks like dirt, kind of like a mycelium with the mushrooms on it. Yeah, imagine this would all be quite toxic. Wonder how you extract it all. I realized. I am super speedy. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm still super speedy. Tell people Adept Rider is my favorite set, and I forget I have it on. Anyway, this will be a little bit better. I do that like every time. I just apologize. And we have a dining room. A little bit more barren. I like how we have the Laoan foods anymore from Blackwood, because these things are already like little squirmy, right? They're creepy and ooky. They're ooky. Borscht? Could be. Pipe and hot borscht over here. Wait, where is that? Right here. Yeah, it could be. It's probably what they would call it. Really enjoying this. And they have a pet. Oh, did they have pets? Addams family. So some of this is going to be about reference, and then some of this is just about spooky atmosphere, right? So, because you can do this however you want. With housing, you can personalize it. Great thing about it being October, Spooktober, you can do all sorts of more fun, weird stuff going on. Oh, Ruby, that's you here in the Twitch chat. Thank you for being here. Let me know if I missed anything, or if there are references, or maybe what inspired you for this. Let me know. Thing is a pet. They had a pet? Oh, Stabity. Hey, thank you. It's a big raid. Let me do a shout out for you really quick. We just started into our EU housing hike. Touring some hums, getting some decoration inspiration. If you haven't followed Stabity Doom on Twitch, I encourage you to do so. We have the Addams family house here, and it's super fun. Oh, I totally missed this corner. There's gonna be like a lot going on in this house. So it's full of creepy things. Oh, it looks like looks like a guest is being eaten by some of the decor. I love that. I'm trying to remember if they played off of that very much, because there's all these creepy things in the house, and it's not just like they were dead. Like, they all had a bit of liveliness to them as the plot demanded, or as just to make things a little creepier. Anyway, maybe that's a lurch. Maybe that's a lurch getting eaten by the bust there. Lurch would be big though. It'd be a big bite. They have a lion. I guess there was a lion. Wednesday had a pet lion. Was that it? Seems like she would take a liking to a lion. Yeah, so we have creepy things. Studious. I mean, all about their raising their kids right? I think. Seems like Wednesday was more of a... I don't remember much about that. Bookworm than Pugsley. Pugsley a bit more sporty? I don't know. Wednesday had a spider pet and a toad. Toad? Oh, a toad. Who had the lion then? Was the lion just part of the house? Wednesday was really emo. We have something hidden in this coffer. Now we had the thing. We had thing in the other coffer. So what might be in here? It's got to be something, right? Gotta be something. What's in the coffer? What's in the box? Oh, it's cigars. Oh yeah, Gomez smoked fat cigars here, right? Cool. How'd they do that? They're like axe handles? Some sort of tool. Cool. I like the detail on that. But don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke, adults. This is not for kids. I say kids colloquially. Oh, I can never say that. Anyway. ESO is a very mature game. Handle from Solitude's tools. That sounds right. Morticia always cut off the flower off those rose plants. Oh, okay, so that's what's going on here. So we have a potted plant. So we have a lovely pot of roses here, but as soon as they bloom, Morticia would clip the roses off, so it's just always a dead plant. Is that how that was? That's funny. I don't remember that. That's cool though. It definitely fits the feel here. Oh, we have like a coffin. Oh, that's cool. We have like a... I don't know if this is even intentional. I will assume so. Like a kind of a coffin-ish shaped piano. Kind of has a coffin feel to it. Oh, who played the piano? I kind of feel like they... Lurch did? Thing could too, right? It's a harpsichord? But it's not a piano, it's a harpsichord? Oh, this is fun to sing all these cobbles and everything. Like, Lurch, it was Lurch. Okay, Sergeant J with the follow. Thank you, thank you. Rose stems. Yeah, the rose stems is clever there. Okay, and there's multiple layers here. So I will continue up. Memory's going, actually an organ. You think it was an organ? Okay, okay. Love the vampiric stained glass windows. I don't seem to be lighting up the house right now. That's fine. Ah, light's coming for me. Huge house. So all of this has been custom built. Floors and walls, ceiling, everything. It's Coldharbour Surreal Estate. It's just a flat plane. Hi, Lion. And coming up with custom things here. Kind of the funny thing about this, like the broken mirror and the vanity, actually works on this place. It's kind of fun. Everybody always complains about the solitude mirror because it's broken at the bottom, but hey, for this house, it works perfect. Ooh, crystal ball. Did they have a crystal ball? I want to say they had like an aunt or somebody. Or is it just Morticia? Granny had was part of the... Morticia and her mother used it. Okay, that's it. Not an aunt, but a granny. I don't remember much about her. Yeah, it's usually the old person in those old shows is always the funniest, though. I don't remember if they got much screen time, though. Have an altar. Was she dead? Was she like a skeleton? I don't remember. Oh, no. Anyway, maybe you remember from Addams Family. Oh, there's apparently more to see. I'll get around to that. Granny is a witch. Oh, like a right proper witch. Not a skeleton, though. Okay. And playing dangerous games with the knives here in the kitchen. Is this a kitchen? It might be a kitchen. No, we had a kitchen down below. Some sort of it's a gym. It's an exercise room, right? They are getting their stretches in a little bit. Watching the birds here, watching the vultures. I like the simple goggles here. Just using a couple of these little clockwork mugs and like a spoon in between the two. Make some nice goggles. Watching the vulture. It's a playing room. Oh, it's an Uncle Fester's room. Uncle Fester lives here. Okay, good. It's the alert changing station. No. It's funny. Oh, and they would hook, Uncle Fester would have his reading chair. It was an electric chair, right? They all took great pleasure in all of this. Oh, this is way too fun, though. Way too fun. Okay. Creepy things in the bathroom. Oh, this must be kids' room. Did they have separate rooms? The main thing I'm really trying to focus on here is just all the fun details and how you can really recreate something that's a bit more nostalgic like this if you're going with references. I like how everything feels very dangerous. A lot of weaponry, sharp tools, dangerous pets, creepy things. Severed doll head. Wednesday have a headless doll. Was that a recurring thing? May have been. Skulls on the cupboard doors. Yeah, just a little detail there, right? Just like a little detail. Kind of like a thing. It's like, oh, that cupboard's a little too plain. Let's go ahead and creep that up. Marie Antoinette. Oh, no. Marie Antoinette was the toad? Was that right? She would guillotine her dolls. That's right. Okay, that's right. Oh, no, there we go. Oh no! We found Marie. Oh, we found. This is incredible. I love this little makeshift guillotine. I don't know why this is it's so perfect, right? So we have the little doll from Western Skyrim Achievement Vendor. We have a little butcher knife in there and a couple of those solitude tools again. I like the little basket down below. It's Wednesday's doll. Did the toad have a name? Marie was the doll. Marie Antoinette was a doll. Gets beheaded. Oh my gosh. Okay, so done. Well done. Yeah, creative. Love it. I'm enjoying this a little too much, I think. Okay, keep going. Ba ba ba. Authentic Addams House. Yeah, it's the creative details that really make this too. Oh, there was some sort of a pet going around. It's a bat. It's a bat. I remember if could Gomez turn into a bat? Maybe this is supposed to be Lurch. Lurch was very stoic, right? Radiated with a follow-up. Thank you. Yeah, lots of bats. Fester? Monsters? Monsters could turn into bat. Okay, so Gomez was just kind of more normal, but creepy. He always seemed like the most fun-loving of them all, though. Secret room? No. I did watch Monsters a bit, too. Too good? You love it? I know. Well, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Ooh, I didn't even notice this detail. Like we have the door there? I don't think I've seen anybody do this before, which is kind of interesting because these actually show up on the luxury vendor at the same time. The Sweet Mother door plus the Brotherhood tapestry really, and since they're layered a little bit, it's like a relief statue. The layers of the red with the tapestry, it kind of looks like it's like bleeding there. It's cool. Yeah, a bit more active there. I love all the busts here too. Crocodiles and triceratops and dragons, all sorts of fun stuff. So interactive. Everything's so alive. Missed the conservatory. Was that up above? Oh, we do have this. House is stunning. Brought up so many memories. Wait, where's the conservatory? Near the library. Library is on the first floor, right? Moo. Uh-oh. If I were a conservatory, where would I be? Out here? Oh yeah, there's a whole outside part too. We have a swing, but it's not just a swing, it's a witch's broom. I sit on that, that'd be cool. Is this part of it or something else? Okay, fun place out here. A lot of gargoyles and fun stuff like that. Creepier things. Just outside. And was there more? Oh, there's a little bit out there. Can I get out there? No, I can't get out there. Or is that just kind of for ambiance? Ba 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 ba. Ruby, let me know if there's anything else. Or is that it? Super fun home from Rubitete on PCEU. Addams family homage to the fireplace with the coffin. Fireplace. You have like a lot of fireplaces in here. No, I did miss it. There's another place outside. And I'm gonna hug the outside here. If I'm always right here. Oh, there we go. There we go. I totally missed this. Extra room here. Oh, yeah, creepy plants here. Okay, awesome. Oh, with the crow. raven, whatever it's supposed to represent here. Cool. So we had a whole bunch of interesting mushrooms and whatnot on the table inside. And so here's maybe where they're growing some of the weirder things. Yeah, using those snake vines, they're all twisty, gnarled up. Yeah, a lot of movement from everything here too. Carnivorous plants. Seems to be appropriate. Okay, super awesome. First home today for our housing hike. Rubitete, Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Super appreciate it. And do have 3 more homes to get to, so we'll continue along. Hopefully. There we go! Continuing along. Really fun. Creepy and spooky. All together ooky. Addams family. Bop, 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 bop. They did the snapping fingers, right? Can I snap? Kinda. I got more crocodiles. Okay. So what do we have here? Funny thing is, I kind of initially think this is like a continuation, but it's not. It's something completely different. They call it Art Deco. Gardner House. So, oh yeah, I see they have stylings up on the wall. So this will be a bit more of a... No, the last house was fairly modern too. Bit more modern design compared to like Elder Scrolls timeline. So we have like a lovely aquarium with a lot of swamp jellies in it. Is that the new one from the boxes already? The pellucid one? Oh, I didn't realize it glimmered. I'll have to ask. It has like this light effect that goes down it. That's cool. That's from the Bounties of... I think so, from the Bounties of Blackwood reward boxes that just went out today. Impressive if they swapped that out already. Anyway, I really like this. With the crystals as the backdrop, it has a very sea feel to it. That's a new one though. Cool. Yeah, I didn't realize it had those cool lighting effects. Very active there. I love the crystals and everything. Using a lot of these Mark Hearth furnishings and Dwarven furnishings so that you have everything framed and kind of with a gold trim. Oh, hello. Is that ukapala? Been to lots of ukapala's homes before. They always do a lovely job with textures, retexturing things. Voodoo science with a fellow. Thank you. Appreciate that. I shall wave. All I can do for now. Blow kiss. There we go. Okay, let's go and enjoy this. Can I sit here? Is that too personal? Too personal? I just want to see the view here. Lovely living wall there. Very dense. Looks like some of the basil from Western Skyrim. Moonlit Covine in there, adding a bit of light. Like these hourglasses. Just for some textures up on the wall. They're kind of little flower planters too. Brushy. Yeah, this... I like that. It's more minimalistic, modern design going on with that. Lanterns in there, adding some necessary light. Good deal. So most everything in here has been retextured. Maybe like the window is left over, but everything else has been retextured in here. Yeah, looking good. Getting close to the fire. Ooh, love that fireplace. Yeah, this Bounties of Blackwood event has been great for dropping a lot of these sorts of Leowen furnishings too. I like how it's a little bit of a smaller fire, because there's a lot like the flaming fire logs and everything are a little bit wider. Let's go into something a little smaller. Fits the more boxy feel that they're going for here. Making really good use of the space. Kind of thinking of this practically too, like you have storage areas and like places to serve food and everything. Oh, there's the other side of the hourglasses. More plants on this side too. Oh, a bit of color. As opposed to the other side where it's very brushy and dusty and deserty. It's a bit more vibrant. Bit of contrast. Love the curved horseshoe Talvani couch they have going on here. Playing a game, having a snack. Feels very inviting. It's very warm in here, right? Great textures all around. Looks like I have a couple of options. I can go up, I can go through, or I can go over here. Let's go over here first. Have a dining room. Lovely, lovely meal. Fancy sweet rolls. Got my sweet roll emote right there. There we go. Nice clean kitchen with fresh produce. Nice and warm. I like the use of the mirror, kind of faking a water for the sink. Does it have a courtyard? It does have a courtyard. I will leave that for last. I don't know if there's anything there. We have a bathroom. Okay, cool. I always appreciate nautical bathrooms. It's just what it's like. So where the water is, we'll make it the nautical room. I always like it though. I think my mother had done that a little bit growing up too. So we have seashells, and we have a toilet in the corner. We have Alessia holding aloft the toilet paper. Perfect. Pretty cozy bath. I can imagine you just close this door, come and soak here for a while. Even though there's probably gonna be a lot of noise from the rest of the house, it's your space. You can go ahead and relax here for a bit. Okay, perfect with the sink and everything. Being really compact with the water controls here. Just using like a red guard vase and a couple of gears. It works really well. Perrite is reserved for sink duty here. It feels like a fancy faucet though. Yeah, high elf basin there. Oh, yeah, for the bowl. Really matches the dwarven polished brass look. I like how they put the floors there. I think there's square floors, just to retexture that in the backdrop there. Adding some corals here. Perfect. Yeah, this whole place has been retextured. It's crazy. Thinking about these from like a practical standpoint, like, would you actually want to live here? How would you decorate your own home? If you could have access to these sorts of materials. Ooh, what a lovely library. Love these hawkmoth cabbages being framed. Really highlights them very well. Beautiful lighting. Nice reading nook over here. Peaceful place. A lot of pots and urns and whatnot. You can use, a lot of plants. Figure out good ways of combining those together in ways that fit the house well. More of the retextured walls and everything. Oh, kind of continuing the nautical thing, seaside theme up here. Perfect, perfect. More corals and reeds. Lovely color. It's like an art wall. I love the contrast there. The reds and the grays. Yeah, those reed maces from the luxury vendor a couple weeks ago, they kind of have this red to gray gradient going on, and so this really blends together really well. Maybe they were inspired by that. It's beautiful colors. I don't know. It's a lot about this I like. It's one thing that's impressive about builds like this is that there's not really any place that's left like untouched. Like everything's very purposefully put together. A lot of details there in those bookcases. How do you pick the sorts of things that you want to put in them? You put things in there that are personal, that fit the style, maybe fit the personality of your character. Maybe just go with whatever small things you can find. Whatever. Maybe each of these things means something, though. I love the detail on this. So they have this little statuette, and they're using it as a pen holder. I can totally buy that. The Khajiit warrior is here to deliver your stylus. Maybe it's like magnetic too. It's like practical. I want to live there. Kitty wants to steal the pen. Oh yeah, and the kitty is very interested in the pen there. Very clever, very clever. Loving all the new furnishings I'm seeing throughout here too. More living wall there. It's really well balanced. So, like lots of what's going on with this house is that they have a lot of walls that they've kind of put together in here, and every one of them is either retextured or just like kind of artsy like this. Makes a really good space. Different kind of color themes for a lot of rooms as well. So this is more like the green room, and I had like a red room before, and so just get a bit more variety. Pretty creative that way. I like the addition of the stylus here too. It's kind of like we're maybe keeping score. Just those sorts of little details. Or maybe you're jotting down some notes. I think they're keeping score though. This is Gardner House from Ukapala on PCEU. Somebody asking? Looking into bedroom. The greens and the browns. More dark elf style. Mary was here. That actually makes quite a bit of sense. Could be Mary's room. Just enjoying all the textures. Trying to balance all that out. Okay, fantastic. And I like all the small details along the way, too. Now, I know that there was a courtyard. Ukapala, if you're here, let me know if I missed anything else inside. I'm going to go head to the courtyard. Which I don't remember how to get there. Oh, no. No, turned around. At least we get to revisit everything. Was it... This was the entrance, right? Oh, no, there it is, here it is. Okay, just the garden. Behind the kitchen. There we go. Ooh, very purple outside. Yeah, so kind of keeping to these different coordinated themes. Raining in the dark. Very first thing is I see the curved walls here. Using them as a good retaining wall. Really defines the shape of the garden. Really well constructed. And a lot of the beautiful plants out there. There aren't a lot of purple furnishings, period, in ESO, so all these beautiful purple plants are nice to see. The blues and the purples. And the mushrooms and the magic. And a little tent to get out of the rain and enjoy a meal. Probably mostly not get out of the rain. It just happens to be raining right now, but yeah, enjoy a nice plate of cheese and fresh fruit. Maybe some roasted things on the way. Awesome, awesome. I like this custom grill that they have out here. How do they do this? They have like a red guard, or not, clockwork keg or something down below, and then using, I think, the Dwarven Crucible. Luxury finishing. Alnor fire grate on top. And then we have our corn and our kebabs. Perfect. Red Guard Brazier. No, not Red Guard. One of the great houses. Drez? Inderol. I think it's Inderol Brazier. In there as well. Okay, a barrel and a crucible. Clockwork barrel. Okay. Inderol Brazier. Aha. Haha. Okay. I really like this. Just like thinking about furnishings where not just plunking them down as is, but thinking about how you can combine things together to make them a little bit more creative, a little bit more fit for whatever the style of the house that you're going for. Because there are a lot of other different types of grills that they could have used here, but they went with something that's a little bit different. Kind of reminds me of the more square fireplace that they had inside, so this is a bit more very circular type of a grill. Which is unique to the house and fun. Okay. Thank you, Ukapala. Loved your Gardner House here. Incredible, incredible textures. Creativity. Really fun. Livable space. Thinking about how to balance that all out. Impressive you were able to do that within the item limit, too. They say thanks for visiting. Thank you so much. And we'll continue along. 2 more homes a day. Going to go to Beansprout Stay Moist Mansion up next. They have a castle. I think castle nowadays. I'm probably thinking Layowan style furnishings. We'll see if they use some of the new ones or if they want older on it. Love the Layowan structural furnishings that we've added lately. Aha, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Ooh, fun place. I wish it weren't raining, but oh well. So we're down in like the courtyard, kind of leading into it. Ooh, I like how this is already like busy. We have like a woodworking area here. Maybe we'll see other crafting areas as we progress through the castle. Looks like there's going to be a lot to explore. Yeah, these new structural furnishings are so awesome, though, because it's like a castle construction kit that you basically have, even though they're really pricey to craft them, is the only problem. You can earn those pieces, especially with the Blackwood event going on. That should drive the prices down temporarily, but it's the mundane runes and the Heartwood and everything that really get you. Yeah, anyway. Build a castle. Make it how you want. Yeah, so even these huge turrets are craftable. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so getting in. Do have house guests here. Don't have any players in here except for me, but we do have some house guests that will make this feel a little bit more full. Yeah, so we have like a blacksmithing area. So yeah, so it seems like every craft might be represented in this home, making a bit more of a kind of like a town almost. Love that Layowan fire pit being used for the blacksmithing. Makes a good forge. Now this is the Stay Moist Mansion. You know, normally it's just an Argonian place, very muddy. They've really changed up the textures and everything. You know, you put the Eltor platforms down for the brickyard here, and really changes the feel of everything. Oh no, the books are going to get wet. Yeah, so we have merchants here in the castle courtyard. A lot of fancy things. Very well displayed. Must get a lot of traffic through here. Well, there's going to be a lot. I'm just going to kind of find paths and go and explore them, and then try to backtrack until I see everything, because it's a pretty big place. It's a whole castle, right? Yeah, impressive. We have bounty boards. Cool stuff going on. Oh man, I'm going to get lost. I'm going to get lost quick. They did a pretty fun thing with this too, which is like adding these mushrooms. It makes it feel like a little older, like it has a little bit more history. Because all the Layowan stuff is kind of like hard to date it because it's such a rugged structure. Is it newly constructed or has it been there for centuries? I think adding, you know, a bit of like this more mossy look and mushroom covered look makes it feel like this place is a little bit older, maybe built up over generations, a bit more history that way. So your furnishing choices can matter a lot. Ooh, going down into the sewers there. Like in the back alley here. Gnarled cedar with the follow. Thank you. I like that they have like a sewer here. So instead, they could have just had any pathway, but they decided to make it a little different that way. Get up into views. Oh, we have a smuggler up on the rooftop. Can I get over there? People hanging their laundry outside. Must be a lot of people that live here too. Ooh, can I hop over here? What's the smuggler looking at? Thinking of robbing somebody down there. Oh yeah, we have more clothes hanging up here. Lived in space. Creativity. I know. Breton stalls above the stone walls. Oh yeah, I'll have to pay more attention to the, there's a lot going on as far as layering all of this. It's not just about using these Leowen furnishings. They also have, like, these Alinor walls and the Dwarven platforms in here, the Elsewhere platforms. Like, this is a clever thing. Like, they have the Elsewhere wall there, the platform, just for the brick, but then they've just used a very narrow strip of that, and then they used the Dwarven platform because they didn't want brick on the top here. So, just kind of layering things together that way. Yeah, they have a lot of different textures. A lot of different styles of furnishings that they've used to build this all up together. More little housing units built in here. A bit of personality to whatever character might live here. In charge of something. Entrusted with a key. Making a little gold. Leaving that out, so maybe they kind of do trust the people around here. Otherwise, I'd expect it to be in a lockbox. But they maybe have some treasures in here. You can tell a lot about culture and personality and things like that just based off of, you know, how are things put out here. Okay, I'm already... Well, I'll keep exploring. I'll do, like, a pass after I go through... I'm gonna miss some stuff. I know I am. Okay, getting more into the castle structure here. We do have a lovely serving area. Very large room. Very warm loft fire. Everything's steaming hot here. It's always a nice thing. You can make these little craftable incense things. They put up this nice effect, so it makes everything feel warm, right? It's not like this has been sitting out for hours, just made fresh. Dropship says it's limited depth to the front yard as well, used really well. Yeah, super good use of the terrain here and everything. Kind of a forced perspective type of a thing. Fire. Smaller library. You know, like if you have a bookcase, you don't have to use all of it. You can just use half of it like they've done here. Make things a little bit more accessible. A little bit wider. Grab a sweet roll. Have a whole cake. Oh my gosh. Love these new hearth fireplaces. They're so huge. Or what's this one called? It's called... Yeah, hearth. Carved wood. So ornate. Just a bit of a balcony. Like, they didn't have to add a balcony here. It would have been easier not to have had it, but I... just really fills this in well. Lovely windows, and with the curtains and everything, makes it feel a little bit more rich. It is a castle after all. Can go up and up and up. Very old tree here. The mushrooms growing on it. Awesome. Oh, hidden sky shard. Go get my skill point there. A little bit magical, a little bit hidden back there. Okay, yeah, let me go very quickly through again and just maybe backwards. Try to see if I didn't miss any rooms. Maybe just enjoy things going out the other way, because there might be things kind of that were by the door I missed too. Little details up on the walls, like those snakes I didn't see. Ooh, lovely custom wine rack. Just kind of layering in different things together. Curtains. There's Eleanor curtains, and then there's also these Imperial curtains. These were from the luxury vendor. There's going to be something very similar to these introduced with the Deadlands update too. They have Daedric symbols on them, but you can actually pass through those. Collision can matter a lot for furnishings as well. Yeah, a little bit of a different perspective going this way. Okay, just kind of quickly going back around. Maybe it helps that it's not raining anymore. Amazing structure. Okay, and I think that will mostly do it. Do have one more home today. And we'll be wrapping up. Or did I miss like a whole area? I missed like a whole area. Like a whole extra room here I missed. Oh, cool, cool. I like the window there. Big bookcases here. Again, filled in with personal things. Changes it up. And since you kind of have to use the same furnishings for that, it also kind of breaks it up a bit. Yeah, so I have a hobby here. And glad I went back through, gosh. With the painting. Using that clockwork. Tripod there. Like 3 extra rooms I missed, gosh. Lovely, lovely. Love this wainscoting texture they have going on with this, too. Oh, clever, clever. So they have a wardrobe. You can kind of see through the slats here, so you can see that they have some clothes and things in there. So just a small little detail. It makes it feel a little bit more like a lived-in space. Yeah, I like the wainscoting because it does make it feel a little bit more warm compared to the very cold stone feel. This would feel more, not just warm, but like if it were all rock, it would feel more like a dungeon than like a home. This feels very fancy with the mixed materials going on. Adding things like the snow bear rugs on the ground and the fancy bed and everything certainly helps a lot too. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go into consideration when you're decorating, and it can be easy to read into things too. Okay, and that will hopefully do it. Hope I didn't miss like a whole other half of the castle. I think I got to most of it though. That was impressive. I really love the structure and how everything's layered and the fancy details on the various rooms. Okay, one final home today. We're going to go to Fortigan's Bastion Sanguinaris. Might have a creepy house. Creepy house, a little bit of a creepy house. We started with the creepy house. We started with the Addams family house. We'll end with something maybe a little bit more ESO-centric. They have their home. Their character's name is Miranus Dawn. They are a monster maker and vampire. And they may have a secret lair. So, go into the Bastion Sanguinaris. Like a really creepy place in Blackreach, underground. Pretty good place for a vampire. If you did anything with Blackreach, vampires played a pretty big role with all of that. So, how do you kind of play this up? Love the statue stands here with the heads. Yeah, really? Okay, creepy to start. Yeah, we're grinding up something there. The moody lighting here, the reds and the blacks and the gravestones and all the bones. The bones. I know Bastion is a fairly large space, so I can't spend too much time in any one spot, but we'll go and enjoy the ambiance. More of a blue feel over this way. There's a lot of Celestial Nimbus they used. Cold and soulless feel here. Just based off the context. More creepy things. We have Sithis. We have these Fabricant tanks. Maybe past experiments. They've been, like, discarded, though. Lots of times you'll see these very in an active position. These are, like, failed experiments. Oh, no. Wonder what happened here. All in the trash. Big junk pile here. Okay, getting in. Oh gosh. You can really change up some of these statues. I always like it when people go a little bit more interactive with those. Clutter, yeah, good clutter. Good clutter. Creepy clutter. Maybe telling a little bit about this. Oh man, I love the lighting in here. They're going with all the reds. Look. The red and the black. Iconic vampiric coloring, right? This is very artful feel to it. A lot of textures going on. A lot of changes going on. Like we have these vampire lords and they're like holding up these big urns and everything. Or a lot of creepy, powerful figures associated with death. Yeah, with all the statues and everything. We have just a lot of creepy things. I like the vampiric fountain here with the orb on the top. Kind of looks like the Eye of Sauron. You know, again, these creepy, powerful, deadly figures. The whole floor has like turned to mush, turned to goo. The floor is lava, or floor is black tar of soul sucking here. Lolita says, looks like there are a lot of special items, but I guess they aren't since there's so many. Not everything counts as those. Yeah, there's a lot of active furnishings that they have in here that are adding a lot of, you know, like movement and lighting effects. Those really add a lot to the atmosphere here. So we have these Hemohelot orbs from the Undaunted Quartermaster. We have these... Oh, I forget the name. Orb of Stone. Orb of Stone from the Undaunted Quartermaster as well. We have the replica Cursed Orb of Meridia. So a lot of these have this kind of power and everything. You can have up to 10 special furnishings. The Orb of Meridia counts as that. You can have up to 10. I think they have exactly 10 in here. Yep. So nothing else, everything else must be traditional then. Yeah, really creepy vibe going on. Love that. Oh, so here we have the active experiments. So we had some rejects outside. Maybe they broke. Maybe they got cursed, tainted somehow. Oh, so we have electricity and power conduits and everything. I probably shouldn't stand here. Something terrible is going to happen. I really like how they made that really blue inside. How did they even do that? Must be some blue crystals in there. Plus like a blue brazier. Definitely gives it a different feel. Very quaint. What the follow? Thank you, thank you. Mechanical tree. Oh yeah, it's like a tree of life. Not so much. I see it. I'll get closer to that in a sec. Yeah, it's so active. It nearly feels like a figure too, like with kind of like it's like a standing figure with arms and kind of something like a head. Maybe I'm just seeing that, but definitely a creepy feel. Full of this really, you know, chaotic, evil energy. It's fun. Blue brazier from the antiquities. Oh, it could be. That's very blue, isn't it? You know, it very well might be. Blue brazier bowl. Treasures here. You know, theodolite. You've seen some things. Well, let's keep it looking here. Yeah, we have more of these experiment panels and everything, control panels, full of those spellscar shards with the electricity. It's awesome, awesome. I love how it kind of like indicates a process. Like this crystal could like get transformed into this thing. So much noise and movement and lighting going on. Crazy amounts of detail. A lot of time and effort. I know. Yeah, mad scientist feel on this, definitely. Yeah, they said they were a monster maker and a vampire. Now, yeah, I think about that. We haven't come across any made monsters yet, so I'm guessing we'll get to that at some point here. Ooh. Using the transmute station as a cage for the husk here. Oh, yeah. Good use of all the chains and everything in there. That's awesome. They had to use a really special battlegrounds furnishing just for those chains. Gosh. Really impressive. Yeah, a lot of red and blue. Yeah, so like Vampiric was just like pure red. This is more of like a creative type of a process, though. So get more of that blue mixed in. Like new life here. Just really digging, like just taking it all in. A lot of dwarven furnishings in here. All these harsh metal feel looks to all this. Okay, there's some experimentation going on. We have organs. Maybe we're trying to figure out how they work. Maybe they don't work. Maybe that's why I have failed experiments. Oh no. Maybe we have to. Maybe the stars have to be aligned for things to work. Actually fits in with a lot of lore stuff. Oh, we're making more theodolite buddies here. Aw. Cute little things. I guess we need helpers. Need helpers to make this work. We have our scrap there. There's so much detail. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm just really enjoying all of it. And in the middle, can't really look at this, we do have maybe different stages of experiments going on. Some of these haven't worked so well. Or maybe they're learning. Or maybe things are going exactly how they hope they are. I don't know. It's very creepy. There's hope for you, Mr. Soul-Shriven here. It's not science unless you write it down. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, they're writing down everything. Studying. Okay, well, there should be, like, the withdrawing room as well, so there's more to see here. Gosh. Holy tribunal. Oh, more experiments. Wonder if this is how Sothisil was at the beginning with the factotums. No. Kind of combining body and machine here. Very grotesque. They're doing some microsurgery there or something. Oh, it's welding. Very, ooh. It's like the Vampiric Lord is getting the energy from all these bodies. Eee. mushing all the energy together. Very, very well done. Very well done. Super creepy, I know. Great use of all the clockwork furnishings, blending all of these textures seamlessly. Even changing up the floor here. Gosh. Ceiling as well, gosh. Achievement furnishing. I think you can get it from, like, the Mournhold achievement vendor. Big triangular thing. Expensive, I know. Those are big gold sinks too. Oh, I totally missed. Oh, small. Oh, well, let me see here for a sec. Totally different texture. Totally different feel going on with this. All blue and dark. A little bit more purplish, if anything. Okay, yeah. So maybe this is where the homeowner sleeps. It's the bedroom. Have to get away from all that, you know, the red energy. A bit more relaxing and chill here. Something like that. Place for a vampire lord, monster maker to get away. Okay, yeah, I like the drastic change in the setting here. 25k per triangle. Oh yeah, there's one thing I missed. If I can get back. Small detail. We have... Oh, I see. Man. They have a juicer. They have a juicer. Gotta get every last drop out of here. It's best when it's fresh, right? Anyway, totally missed that detail before. Yeah, good luxury finishing, or achievement finishing there. Okay, wow, so many different things going on with this house. Love the different themes. Love the creativity. Love the activity, the energy of it. And so it's kind of a couple of things you can do with housing with ESO. Use the pulp in your experiment, yeah. These husks. Okay, well that will do it for this week with the housing hike. Thank you again, everybody. We went to Rubitete, Coldharbour Surreal Estate with the Addams family home. Super, super fun and nostalgic. We went to Ukapala's Gardner Estate. Gardner House? Gardner Home? Gardner House. With the retextured walls and small details on that. Super, super fun. We went to Beansprout, Stay Moist Mansion with the castle. So many rooms in that. So many things going on. Super, super fun. And we went to Fortigun's Bastion, Sanguinaris with the Monster Maker and Vampire. Wait, they had a secret lair. Did I go to a secret lair? Oh no. Wait, I'll have to go poke around. There might have been something I missed. Anyway, I'll do the doctor. We're up here. Thank you everybody. Super, super fun. Can do so much with housing. So have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, stay spicy. Boop.